Hi, friends. It's May 5th, no, 16th. I don't even remember the last time that I filmed anything, and I certainly haven't been editing and uploading the various things that I was filming weeks ago. So, sorry, YouTube, you kind of fell off the face of the earth for a minute. I'm back. I don't know if this is an intro to a new video or like an intro on top of one of the old ones that I am now going to edit and put together, but here we are. Hi, hello, I'm Mandy Grace. So I didn't like actually do an intro today, like introduce myself, welcome you to the channel, things that I normally do, because I didn't know if it was going to be an intro or if it was going to be like on the end of one of my other vlogs, because I haven't been doing vlogs in like a month. I haven't edited any YouTube videos. So I knew I had a bunch of footage, but I wasn't sure how it was going to break down into actual videos. So I didn't make it like a real intro. I'm about to get on a prickle, one that I host, and there will be a guest hedgie, and words will be written. Huzzah! In the last week or so, so last Monday on the educational webinar prickle thing, they don't really have a cute name. Someday maybe they will. Probably not. It's been 2 years and they still don't have a cute name. Anyway, on that one, we were walking through a plotter thing, Excel spreadsheet shenanigans, with the gal in the hedgie house who created it and is epic and amazing. We love her. Anyway, she explained some things, walked through some things, and then Anya, the, hedge coach, Mama Hedgie, fantastic woman that she is, was like, what if we have an example? Someone volunteers tribute, we could walk through, a page or two of the plotter. And I volunteered myself as tribute. Don't ask me why, but I did. Well, I know why. It's because I've been seriously struggling writing Cindy's book. It's been a problem. So, on that Monday night, a week-ish ago, walked through it for the last, 15 minutes of the webinar or something. It was really good, but we didn't get very far, and so Candace and I, decided to do it more later in the week. So then on Thursday, she and then another hedgie, the three of us gathered and talked for almost 3 hours, going through the plotter and talking about Cindy and Cassie and everything they're up against and all this stuff. It was epic. It was amazing. I have a lot of story ideas. I also have a lot of good, grounding information on how to take my scenes and give them direction and purpose. The whole thing is just epic, and I have so much to work with. Very excited. Also, we were working very hard to give Cindy a climax in the story, because in the original story, it is Cindy's book, and a lot of the arc is about Cindy, but when you get to the climax section of the book, that's Cassie. Because she's on a grander adventure with actual physical danger, and things are happening to Cassie. She's getting captured and tortured, and things are happening. So she was the climax of the story. But if this is Cindy's book specifically, and the character transformation that is taking place is Cindy, and the struggle that we're following for 90% of the book, except for the little bit about Cassie, is Cindy's story. Cindy should really have a climax to this story. Anyway, so yes, there was a lot of good stuff on that 3-hour conversation, and I'm feeling rejuvenated. I'm excited to get back into the story, all the things. So I'm gonna go write now, whatever vlog this is on. Okay, you guys. This is wild. I haven't done this in so long. This being come to a prickle with excitement. This being light a candle before writing. This used to be an actual routine situation. Today is a wildly new day. Dang it. I'm gonna be sad now. I broke it. Anyway, seriously. Apparently it's been too long since I've lit a match. I don't know how to do it anymore. I need to chill out for a second. I'm going to scare the guest hedgie. Anyway, the point that I was getting at is that writing has been sluggish, YouTube has stopped happening, all these things. And I can guarantee you the reason behind that has been because I have not been I've not been seeking Jesus recently. I talked about this a bit in my reading of The Practice of Groundedness. Like, the groundedness stuff is nice, but if I only do the groundedness stuff that Brad lays out in his book, like, doesn't help. It helps minimally, like maybe a little bit. There's like a tiny step towards, you know, contentedness and productivity. But I just spent the day deeply studying Matthew 5, specifically because I'm leading a Bible study tonight, and it has been glorious. My whole day is spectacular. My outlook is like ridiculously positive. I'm so jazzed about life. It's bizarre. And this this is what's been missing the last few weeks, because I haven't been doing my daily devotions. Because I don't have time, because I'm lazy, because I just don't want to. And then on days like today, I'm like, why would I ever stop? Literally the only thing that I need, and I don't do it. Anyway, it's time for me to stop ranting. I need to get on this prickle. Oh, I was gonna wake up Val today. Oh man. Oh, you're awake. That's even better. Hi, baby. Good job. I'm so proud of you. Now we have to get on Zoom. Don't pee on me. Rude. Hi. Also, don't get caught in that. Okay. Should we go get on Zoom before we lose our minds, little man? Hi. I will always be second to Val, but it's okay. Yeah, don't eat that. Stop it. Sorry. I also hope you get lots of momentum and that the words come and all the things. Get through the scene. Hopefully without eating things. I'm putting him down. Hold on. I am not. Don't eat that! Stop it! Give me the... Guys. Ugh. He really wants to eat the headphones today, and I don't know why. He's mad at me. He's never done that before, and that's twice in like 30 seconds. Okay. Anyway. I don't know why I pull him out. He's cute and like everything, and I've missed pulling him out because it's been a while since I pulled him out. And this is how he acts. Shame. Anyway. Yeah, I'm really excited to dive back into writing after doing the plotter the other night. We talked for 3 hours, you guys, and like so many things we were working out. It's remarkable. The plotter's amazing. It was amazing. And I had been really struggling with writing Cindy. Like, my word count just kept dropping because I didn't know what I was doing with her, and like I had an Enneagram for her, but it didn't feel right based off the way she was acting in the story. And then I was just like, every scene with Cindy I feel stuck because I don't know who she is or what she's doing. So after that conversation, I feel like I actually have direction again, and I'm super pumped to get into it. I'm so excited. So we're diving into writing with like actual joy today, which has been a while, and I'm excited. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. We'll see what happens. I don't know. It's Wednesday now. I've just edited together basically all of the footage, with the exception of I want to say March's professional development book. Maybe February? Listen, it's an old book. Haven't edited that vlog. But I edited together the last 2 weeks of Camp Nano, which, you know, it's the 17th of May at this point, so that's a little late. And then unboxing Gisbin for the first time, this pretty boy over here. And going to the KSHE convention and selling my books. That was a vlog that I did. I edited a bunch of videos this morning, and I've uploaded all of them. So, progress has been made, but the point is, I realized that yesterday's video is going to be the start of this video, so I felt the need to, like, kind of introduce myself, since I didn't yesterday. There you go, that's what I got. Getting on a craft and chat prickle, because prioritizing incremental cup filling. The battery died, which was very rude. Prioritizing incremental cup filling day by day, so I don't get burned out by Friday. Today actually is Friday, but anyway, yeah, cup filling, writing, Jesus time in the mornings. Like, we're getting back into everything. We'll see how things progress. I don't know. I don't really... This vlog is weird so far. Because I have my, like, intro video that wasn't really an intro because I wasn't sure if it was going to be the intro to this video or if it was going to be, like, stuck on the end of some other random vlog. Anyway, so I have that. And then I have the next day when I was like, so, here's an awkward intro that I didn't do yesterday. And now we have whatever this is. This is a weird video, you guys. Whatever. I'm actually late to the crafty chat prickle, so I'm gonna leave now. Nice. Wait. Or don't. I'm just coloring. Yeah, just going through an adult coloring book, making weird patterns. Today's update. Hi, welcome to Monday. I am actually packing for the move that is happening not this week, but next week. So you get to come along on the journey. I have emptied these shelves, you guys. This is where my old writing was, and like all the physical copies of things, and then other various detritus. So did that. I've put most of my mugs in boxes at this point, except for a few, because I have 2 more weeks here, so I was like, I will be drinking tea. I'll leave a couple of mugs. Yeah, but now I'm getting into the books for real, starting with the TBR. The TBR is going. I don't actually have a lot of boxes, so it's not all going, but a couple of books are going in for now. This is happening. Hi, are you helping me move? Hi. You seem to be walking in circles, friend. Hi. How's it going? Don't fall off the bed. That is a bad plan. Yes, I'm here to catch you. Don't come down. I was trying to stop you from falling, you dingbat. If you watched my bullet journal spread for May, which was a very late video, but if you watched it, you may have noticed that I did not have my May stickers. I lost them, but I found them now, so I'm going to retroactively put them in. Also, look how sad this month of writing has been. Don't look at it. We don't have to talk about it. Guys, it's almost time for prickle, so I was going to get tea. And I came to look at my options, which are becoming rather limited. This doesn't count because it's my dragon tea, which is only for the King Arthur stories. I drink that when I'm writing my dragon books. Go back over there. Yeah. This is disgusting, and I don't like it, but I've been hoarding it since the first time that I tried it because I don't get rid of things. So there's that. So we have some hibiscus flowers in the back. I have this chai tea. I don't want to butcher the first word there. I don't know how to say that. And then we have this. I've had both of these, I believe, but not consistently or recently. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay. We're doing this one, but I don't know how to pronounce. Also, Fred the Hedgie has been missing for months, you guys. Months. I just found him recently under my shelf when I started cleaning so I could pack up and move. Okay, things I've been doing recently. Oh, I tanked my candle. Ugh. It's fine. We still have 12 minutes before the prickle. Things that I've been doing recently with Cindy and Cassie. Not a lot, because I have not been writing, you guys. But I did have an almost 3-hour chat with Hedgie Sisters, which I may have already told you guys about. I don't know. And we let me just pull it up and show you. See if this will scroll with me. Anyway, different things. Desires, misbeliefs, false goals. It all pops up over here. It's super cool. Okay, one of the Hedgies created this and it's brilliant. Anyway, it has all the things, and then when you get to is it this one? Yeah, if you fill in all the things as you're filling them in, they pop up on here, and then it will be your entire book, you know, in a nutshell, except I haven't filled out most of it, so there's just like barely tiny little things that are around. Anyway, that night was brilliant, gave me a lot of ideas and direction, but one of the things we talked about was Cindy's Enneagram, because I feel stuck in the story often in writing scenes with Cindy, which is difficult because it's Cindy's book. They're all scenes with Cindy. Because I don't know what to do with her. I don't know what she wants or where she's going, and she just kind of exists in a state of anxiety and tears until she decides not to. And she relies on Cassie, and then she relies on Colin, and then she relies on Cassie again, and then she's relying on Hope, and she just doesn't... Her story is supposed to be her coming into herself and her strength and such like, and she doesn't do that. Also, the flies are going to drive me nuts. A large part of her story is that she comes to know Christ. So like in Cassie's book, there wasn't a Jesus element because Cassie doesn't become a Christian in book 1. Does Cassie become a Christian at all? I don't remember. We'll get there when I get to book 3. But Cindy does. That's her book. Fascinatingly, though, in reading the original, it's not on screen, as it were. Sometimes there's a narrative summary of, like, Jane talked to Cindy for a couple of hours about Jesus. What did they talk about? I don't... How was it pertinent to Cindy specifically? And why aren't we going on that journey with her? I don't understand. Anyway, so, yeah, a couple of things. One, I need to find her Enneagram because that will help so much with the, like, what her desires actually are and what her fears are and what her behavior is because of those things. Anyway, the Enneagram is great for character development, you guys. It's a beautiful blueprint. But I don't know what Cindy's is, so I'm kind of stuck. And then, secondly, I want to, based off of what her biggest fears are, incorporate that in a way that I can tell her story of coming to Jesus. Because like in the Robin Hood books, way back when, with Much's story, Cindy might be a 9. After my chat with my Hedgie sisters, we thought maybe she was a 7. But since then I've thought she's probably just me because her story is very similar to Much, one of my Robin Hood characters, who is basically me. He's a 9. I didn't come to that conclusion easily, that he was a 9. I was stuck. I was like, what is he? I don't even know. And then, I think the Enneagram coach who came to the Hedgie house was the one who was like, is he just a 9? And I was like, is he? After all that. Anyway, and he is. In fact, it fit perfectly and it made a whole lot of sense. And I've had the same journey, I think, with Cindy. In his story, the reason I brought him up just now was not that comparison. It's that in his story, when he's having his big talk with Dusty, another character, and like she's telling him about Jesus for the first time and explaining all these things. They have a very long conversation. And Dusty says to Much that we all come to Jesus differently. The salvation part is the same. But we all have different questions. And for Dusty, it was the intellectual thing. Like, she grew up in a town that was a mixture of Jews and Muslims and Christians. And she grew up exploring all of it, studying all of it, and trying to find where the truth lay. Which wasn't Much's experience. Much's experience is that he felt unworthy and looked down on and, like, unloved and not worth anything and a piece of trash, like, his entire life. He was taking up too much space. He doesn't belong to be here. And so his experience was learning that he was a beloved son and that he had inherent value because God created him and said that he has value. Anyway, so Dusty points out in the book that the salvation part is the same. The, like, you know, dying for our sins part, that's the same. But we often come to know Jesus and, like, start our journey down this path of, like, figuring out the salvation thing because we have different struggles. We have different questions. Anyway, Dusty's wisdom has been rolling around in my head as I've been trying to figure out how to take Cindy's story from being Jane and Cindy talked for a few hours to like actually showing the story. I was like, I need to know what her question is. I need to know what hers is. And I just kept hearing Dusty in my head being like, we all have different questions. And I was like, great, Dusty. Come here, be alive, and like talk to Cindy and tell me what her question is, because I don't know. Anyway, so all of that is to say, I need to find the Enneagram, because that will give me Cindy's question, and then I can move forward with all of the things that I'm struggling with. So, I'm about to start a prickle. I want to write, but I might also, like, refresh myself on each of the Enneagrams. I've ranted for almost 10 minutes, and I have to get on a prickle. So, I don't know how much of that I'm keeping in, but I'm gonna go get Val, and then I'm gonna host a prickle, and then we're gonna write some words. I have Val, but he's trying to eat, so I don't know that he appreciates that I have Val. I did not check. Guys, I'm a mess. I usually check my headphones before the prickle because they don't always have sound in the ears and I have to restart my computer. It's fine. We'll just do it this way. Don't question anything. Don't question anything. Okay. Don't climb on that. I've actually ordered a new pair of headphones. That's unrelated. I'm supposed to be getting on a prickle. It's 2 o'clock. Go, go, go. I feel naked without my headphones. Don't walk on that, dude. You're not gonna be helpful. Don't click on things. Here. Hang out here. Don't eat me though. He is the mascot, but we don't pass him around. He was mine prior to joining Quill and Cup. And Anya,
wow.
Yeah, Anya reached out to me and was like, you own a hedgehog. You want to hear about my writing community? And I was like, this sounds great, let's do it. It was meant to be. Anyway, but like the day that I signed up, she was like, we have an official mascot. Done. Valerian the Great, but Val for short. Yeah, that's Val. He has no idea that I'm about to like upend his life because A, we're moving in less than 2 weeks. And B, I'm getting a cat after we move, which I think he's going to despise, but they'll be fine. I know. I'm getting a kitten. So they're very, very young right now. And I'm hoping that will help with the transition for both of them, because then the kitten will grow up just like knowing that the hedgehog is a thing, you know? And I don't know. It might actually be worse for Val with a kitten because they'll be more prone to like bother him, but we'll find out. It will all be on camera probably because I vlog my writing experience, and so like all of the cat and hedgehog drama will be on camera. Going to be writing. I'm going to refresh my brain on the Enneagram core fears and desires because I can never nail down Cindy's. And every time I think I have it, I don't have it. So I'm going to refresh my brain on that because it's been a struggle to write Cindy scenes when I have no direction for what her fears and desires are. There's nothing driving her story, it's a problem. So yes, I'm going to start with that and like refresh my mind and make sure I know what I'm doing. And then I'm going to be drafting. After all of that ranting about being a 9, I did the Enneagram stuff at the beginning of the prickle, and I'm pretty sure she's a 6, you guys. Which in their health, they gravitate towards like 9 qualities, so not entirely off base. Some of them more deeply than others, but I went through every Enneagram to be like, is she not? I don't know. And the one that felt the most right was the fear of being without support and guidance, and to have security and support. Also, I did kind of lean on the 7, which is what my hedgy sisters and I thought she might be. So like this is close, but this felt spot on which is literally what it says. So, yeah, I think she's a 6 with a strong wing 7.
Before you talk, make sure that the hedgies can see you.
Okay, great. This actually isn't for the hedgies, darling. This is for the YouTube channel. Which is similar but different.
The hedgies can see you.
The hedgies can see me. That's perfect. Yeah. So, yeah, it does make sense with the, like, she desperately leans on Cassie and then Colin and then Hope and then everybody, like, because she doesn't trust herself, you know. There's a lot of self-doubt there, and so I was writing down a bunch of, like, character attributes, basically, from the Enneagram Institute that I felt apply from 6 to Cindy. So, like, being reliable, responsible, trustworthy, absolutely. Also anxious. That's her main quality. Evasive, cautious, indecisive, reactive, self-doubt. Yeah. Oh, and then at their best, they're stable, self-reliant, courageous champion of self and others. I literally call her book Courageous, you guys. That's the whole point. Somewhere else there was another thing about courage that I was like, this is it. Oh, their health, they can be panicky, unhealthy, panicky, volatile, self-disparaging, persecuting, lashing out, acting irrationally, hysterical. She really leans into the hysterical, you guys. But healthy, they can be self-affirming, trusting, independent, and yet connected. True courage, leadership, positive thinking. That is where I'm trying to get her. The healthy, like, descriptors, I was like, that's literally where I'm trying to get her. That's it. So yeah, now I just need to, over the 40,000 words that I've already written, when I go back for editing, I'll want to pay attention to how she's, just a second, reacting in scenes and such, so that I portray her as an unhealthy 6 in the beginning, because I know that I get her to the healthy part, so I need it to be a direct line and not like wiggling all over the place because I had no idea what I was doing with her, if that makes sense. So, I'm excited. I have that. I got some words written. Life is good. Guys, nobody panic or anything, and also ignore the wet hair from my shower. But, Ingram Spark has, like, joined the modern world. They left the Dark Ages, and they're coming to where the rest of the indie community has been hanging out for forever. I was going through my email, and guys, what? They don't have setup fees anymore. Since when? Since 8 hours ago, apparently. I don't know. Or at least that's just when they sent the email. I like all the confetti. They're like celebrating the fact that they're no longer making people pay when we haven't been on any other platform for forever. Like, what is this? Next step, make the website user-friendly. Better customer service? Just options. Actually, I don't have any furniture, like my furniture, in here yet. There's still the bed that I've been borrowing from Noelle, and then all of my boxes. But I haven't brought any of my shelves over or my bed over or anything. So it's kind of in this weird, like, I've moved in, kind of, but like not really. I don't know how to feel about any of this. I sent her basically the very simple way that I have my documents set up that I write in. And then I showed her how I have my Google Drive organized with all the folders and everything. And then I showed her the Google Doc version of my story Bible, which is basically blank, because after I set it up on my computer I realized I much preferred the handwritten version. But it has all of the same things, and so I was just showing her like how you can make it into an outline so that you can jump between things. Hi, so it's Friday, which was my original intended to be the end of the vlog day. But I also thought I was working today, so I thought it would be like I didn't do anything today. Welcome to the end of the vlog. But I'm actually not. I'm not working, so I might end up doing some writing. Whatever. Well, maybe that'll end up on the next one. But yeah, this was a random conglomerate of the last 2 weeks, because I haven't been doing YouTube videos in forever, and then I sort of got back into it, and then you got this chaos. Yep, that's that. With Cindy's story, we are, I don't even know, over 40,000 words into the story. Hold on, I'll pull it up for you. I don't have the slightest idea. This one. I was filming a daily coaching video for the Hedgie House, my writing group, this morning with my, with the head coach, the co-founder. And now my Google Drive is bananas because I've opened all kinds of things that aren't normally opened. So usually the suggested at the top is Cindy's book that I'm currently writing, and the old version of Cindy's that I'm rewriting from, and then like one other random thing that maybe I've opened recently. But now I have to actually go looking for Cindy's story because it's not there anymore. It will be. Give it time. 42,555. That's what we got. We are in chapter 8, I guess. And things are happening. I'm about to switch to Cassie's POV. That's where we're at. We're at the switch to Cassie's POV, which I sort of started previously on a different vlog, but I didn't really, because I wasn't really writing that much. It was all a lie. I mean, it wasn't a lie so much as just like positive thinking, like I'm going to do this, and then I did not. So yeah, we're actually making the switch. We're like actively, listen, this is Cassie. We started Cassie. I've written the beginning of Cassie. It's not a lie anymore. So yeah, we're somewhere in the middle of the story. I get to be with Cassie and Colin for a while, which is going to be super fun. And then go back to Cindy. I'm trying to make Cindy more interesting this time around, both as a character and then also plot-wise, because she sort of just like wanders around in the first book. But because it's supposed to be her book, I want it to have a better story arc, which I may have already talked about on this vlog. We don't have to rant about it again. I don't know. Anyway, you get a YouTube video for the first time in who knows how long, so success. Actually, you're not going to notice that it's been a while. I mean, you probably did, but not now, because I was putting up the old videos that I never did previously. So now it looks like I've been here for a while, even though I haven't. It's fine. Don't question anything.